We're live.
Hey kids, what time is it?
Time for Gezintahait.
It is time for Gezintahait. And the name of the story for tonight is called You Rode Upon Your Horse. The Zohar relates that Rabbi Yossi and Rabbi Chia were walking together exchanging Torah thoughts. They happened to be in an orchard. Suddenly, a man rode his horse into the orchard. He raised up his arm and he tore a branch from a tree. Rabbi Yossi said, "This is what it says in Torah. Make yourself holy and you will be holy." When a person makes himself holy from below, he is made holy from above, like it says, "Be holy, because I, Havaya, am holy." Hashem says to us, "You be holy, because I am holy." Our Rebbe's father, Rebbe, analyzes this simple account in the Zohar through the lens of the spheros of Atzilus. Gimel Aleph. You know what the spheres of Atzilus are?
Yeah, the spheros of the that's the world of Atzilus that doesn't feel itself to be an entity.
It's right. It's really the godly man on the throne. It's only a symbol. The right hand symbolizes the godly attribute of kindness, and the brain symbolizes the godly intellect. Now, Rabbi Yossi in this story symbolizes Malchus, the lowest level of the world of Atzilus, godly royalty, which is supernal thought and speech. While Rabbi Chia, his friend, symbolizes Yesod of holiness, which
symbolizes.
And Yesod draws down the supernal emotion attributes, kindness and strictness, to the level of thought and speech, which is Malchus. Like when I speak, I have a thought first what I'm going to speak, and what I have the thought of is how I feel. So too in the godly world. Malchus is the thought and speech, which is informed by the godly emotion attributes. So the thought and speech is symbolized by Rabbi Yossi, and the delivery of the godly emotion attributes is symbolized by Rabbi Chia. A horse, remember the guy came in on a horse, symbolizes also malchus, also thought and speech. Since letters of thought and speech convey the message from the previous hidden emotional attributes, how do you know your friend feels a certain way? Because he tells you. For example, when Hashem says, let there be light, that will be the level of malchus, the godly speech. And that communicates the attribute of kindness, because light is kindness, it's outspread. So letters are like little horses that carry the emotions to their destination as expressed through thought and speech. The branch that the guy pulled off of the tree represents Yesod, the connection between the emotion attributes and the thought and speech. And the tree symbolizes the tree of life. Supernal beauty, Pfeffer. And just as branch can serve as a whip to speed the horse and keep it on a straight path, so too spiritually. Yesod draws Gebura, strength and strictness, into malchus, into thought and speech, thus strengthening the powers of thought and speech. But in our story, the rider is from the side of unholiness, and his source symbolizes thought and speech of unholiness. And the branch symbolizes the Yesod of the non-holy. On the other hand, Rabbi Yossi symbolizes thought and speech of the side of holiness, where Rabbi Chia symbolizes Yesod, the connection to the motion attributes that brings into thought and speech from the tree of life. The rabbis of the Zohar, these two rabbis, Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Chia, made themselves holy by speaking words of Torah. In turn, they were made even holier by means of the branch of the tree of life. The rider, on the other hand, drew unholiness onto himself through his evil thoughts when he entered someone's orchard without permission and pulled the branch off of one of the guy's trees. And those evil thoughts are symbolized by the horse he was riding. And then he compounded his sin by breaking off the branch, which corresponds to Yesod of the unholy side. And this follows the words of our sages. One sin brings another sin. He went into somebody's orchard without permission, and then he pulled off a branch from one of the trees. And watching this scene, Rabbi Yossi derived that just as one sin leads to another, so too holiness leads to more holiness. Our Rebbe, in explaining this whole thing, says that the evil guy began through doing bad, through thought and speech. He rode on his horse, that symbolizes thought and speech. And this brought him to a second sin, breaking off the branch of a tree that was not his.
And then he forgot to call his mother.
And with that branch, Yesod of Klippa, he became even more impure. When he reached out to break the branch, he was grabbing an extra measure of impurity from above. So not only did one bad thing lead to another, it had elicited a higher level of bad from above. And from the negative, from seeing this bad thing, one can learn the positive. How much more does a good thing, such as adding in godly thought and speech by learning Torah, draw down an extra portion of holiness? But the Rebbe asks a question. Why did the rabbis need to witness this event? They were holy rabbis who were learning Torah. What did they need to see this bad guy do this bad thing? Because our Rebbe teaches, in recognizing that the happening was by divine providence, Rabbi Yossi didn't see a horse in a branch, but like Reb Leibik points out, he sensed the supernal spirits of Malchus and Yesod that the horse and the branch embody. The Baal Shem Tov taught that everything a person sees, even a leaf that falls from a tree and is blown along the ground, reflects divine providence and holds a lesson in godly service for the one who observes it. You happen to be observing Gimel Elef, and there has to be a lesson in that. Therefore, the rabbis interrupted their learning to understand the Torah lesson that was meant for them in what they witnessed. Furthermore, there's a powerful teaching in the way they reacted to what they were shown. They didn't point out the person's misdeeds, look how bad this guy is, to learn from his mistake in the manner of go away from bad and do good. Instead, they focused on do good. They leapt over to that bad in the way, like the Rebbe Marash taught, first go over. And the Zohar teaches us that from a negative thing, we should immediately extract the good so that the bad is pushed away automatically. You don't have to push away the bad, then do good. You pick the good, and that automatically pushes away the bad. And similarly, when dealing with another person, even if we see something improper, we should not criticize, but immediately bring the person towards light and holiness. Like it says, be holy and you will be made holy. So the bad will be completely disappear through the added light of goodness that we bring into the circumstance. We want Mashiach now.
Amen.
Amen.
Welcome everybody to Gezintahait.
Yes, we want to welcome all of our friends, Abba Steinhauser, and Ome Kadison, and Ori Heinen, and Marvin Boyner, and Leib Barnett, and Davi Asper, and all of our good friends, Yisrael Cowan, and Harris, Yeshua Harris, everybody, hello.
Danny,
Danny, our good friend Danny. Hello, and Carolyn, and Angelica, and good to see all of you. Okay, ready?
here comes the niggin, everybody. Okay, last week we started explaining about Chochmah, Bin and Das, and as our custom is, this week, Gimel Elef will go over it for us in a more understandable way.
Yeah, and special thanks to our executive producer, Ira Hakeyan Katz, and executive director, James. Thank you so much, both of you. And here we go. Now, time for some Chassidus. So, my dear brothers and sisters, by learning how a person minds works, we can relate to the supernal man on the throne, right? By understanding a physical man. In learning mathematics, it is first necessary to know that there are 10 numbers in a progressive chronology from 1 to 10. That means in order, by the way, from 1 to 10. In geometry, Siddur, how much directions? 4 directions. Without these ideas,
Axiomatic.
Axiomatic postulates.